It's the first episode of the new year, and we couldn't be more excited for yet another year of saving lives of homeless pets right here on the cutest show on TV. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us for the very first episode of 2026. We hope you are having a great start to the new year and you rang in the holidays happily and healthily. Now, what better way to start the new year of the first show than by giving an adorable adoption update for long-timer Cinnamon. After visiting Santa and asking to be in her forever home, she's starting the new year doing exactly that. Cinnamon came to us after being hit by a car and had to have her hind leg amputated. She waited patiently for her person for several months while going on lots of field trips and sleepovers, proving she was more than ready for a family. And as you can see, Cinnamon is now home, deeply loved, and starting the new year exactly where she belongs. Happy New Year to Cinnamon, and we hope that we're able to get all of our pets into their forever homes soon. And before we meet our first pet of 2026, we have to show you her adorable before picture. Look at how tiny she was. And plus, she's one of our national park pups who we talked about on a show before the break. Oh my goodness, Lisa. I mean, she's not too much bigger now, but I think she will get pretty big.
Yeah, I think she'll probably be a good medium-sized dog. We don't know. These guys come in and they're little mixed breed puppies. That's the best we can tell you. Now, she did come in with her mother over the animal assistance counter. Somebody needed assistance with them and her 7 litter mates. So Mama wasn't doing very well. She was struggling and needed some pretty emergent medical care in our Second Chance Hospital, which Mama did get that care, and she went up for adoption. And then these little buggers, all 7 of them, had to go into a foster home. First, they went to our bottle baby ICU, and as you could see in that previous picture, we sometimes have to put a little color mark on their head. It's just a little wax crayon because we can't tell who's who and who we've fed in our bottle baby ICU. So that little red mark on her head was just for us to know which puppy we're feeding. So once they get cleared and they're eating and they're big and strong and healthy, checked out by our vets, they go to our foster heroes. So one of our lovely foster heroes took this little family in and raised them to be happy, 7 weeks old now, ready for adoption. Denali's a little female, and you'll meet her litter mate later, about 7 pounds. But keep in mind, our big dogs do have a harder time getting adopted. Anything over 50 pounds, the wonderful folks at Hill's Pet Nutrition through January 15th are sponsoring all dogs over 50 pounds. They are sponsoring their adoption fees. So go on our website at any time. Things are updated regularly, and you can see the little Hill's logo on each photo, and that will be a waived adoption fee by our Hill's Pet Nutrition partners.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. And I think little Denali here is giving us a little trick for the first start of the year. She said, I'm not going to be playful at all. I'm just going to sit here.
She's a perfect puppy.
Thank you so much for that, Lisa. And working with pets is definitely a rewarding experience, and we're always having openings in many parts of our shelter, which is especially exciting because we have a job fair coming up soon, right, Denise?
Yes, but first let me tell you about little 10-week-old Lucas. He came to the Arizona Humane Society with his sibling, who you will meet later in the show, and they were too small to go up for adoption, so they spent time in a foster home. Now, if you love animals and are looking for a job, the Arizona Humane Society is hiring. We are hosting a job fair on January 14th at our Sunny Slope campus from 8 to 10 a.m. Now, we are hiring for all different positions, but specifically for our brand new veterinary clinic. So if you are interested, we encourage you to come to the job fair and to visit our website at azhumane.org/careers. Now, Lucas's foster family said that he loves people and he loves other cats. He loves to play, but let me tell you, he's been actually very chill. He is going to be a playful kitten, of course, but he has been very chill in the studio. He's not scared of the dogs. He's not scared of the camera. I mean, he's ready to go find his forever family. So come on down, get little Lucas, and find yourself a job.
So cute. Yes, you know what? That's a great goal for the new year, and his fosters did absolutely amazing with him. Thank you for that, Denise. And last year, the Arizona Humane Society saw quite a spike in certain designer breeds coming to the shelter due to backyard breeding, and the trend, unfortunately, is not stopping as we recently had a doodle horde rescue. For those who have been following this case, these dogs were seized by police in December after a Good Samaritan called to report an alleged backyard breeder who was suspected of animal cruelty. 9 dogs were brought into the Arizona Humane Society in desperate need of care, while 3 dogs on scene unfortunately were found already deceased. This case is a reminder that animal cruelty is a serious problem here in Arizona and that backyard breeding is harmful and a major contributor to the severe pet overpopulation we're experiencing. The owner will be facing animal cruelty charges, and you can support your local animal shelters by adopting, not shopping. So make sure to visit azhumane.org/adopt to see all of the absolutely amazing pets we have available for adoption. And speaking of highly sought after breeds, our next pup is yet another reminder of the types of pets that make their way into the shelter. Please tell us about this sweet girl, Janine.
Well, she has a little bit of an odd name, Ducky, but she has the cutest little look, and she is a Shih Tzu, we're guessing about 5 years old. She was brought into our trauma hospital from being hit by a car. A Good Samaritan found her, and I think they actually saw it happen, and she was cowering underneath another car. So they checked her gait and they checked her head. She has a few little wounds. She'd been a stray, so she had to have a mercy groom, and we still have a little fluff left, but she's got the cutest little tail that just curls up. She loves treats. She was very shut down, very traumatized. She wouldn't let anybody really come and handle her. And after probably a few weeks of good, sweet love and care, and she finally decided to start trusting. So she has come full circle. So if you do adopt her, she definitely will need to have some time to acclimate to her new surroundings. Keep your home calm, and just positive reinforcement. This is exactly what makes a great pet. A great pet is the relationship that we have. And January is Train Your Dog Month, and it is a great way to create that bond. And who doesn't love a perfectly trained dog? Well, that is great for the community, and it's great for you as just a love thing. You really, I mean, why we have pets is because we have a relationship with them. So when they learn their boundaries and they learn positive reinforcement, that it's the perfect way to enhance your family and enhance their lives as well. So just go on azhumane.org/training, and there will be 25% off all the training classes, and there's lots of different options. So just check them out, and you guys will not be sorry. New year, new you, right?
Absolutely. We also have 25% off virtual and 5 lessons of private lessons as well. So thank you for that, Janine. And before we meet our next kitty, please look at this photo. He is an absolute shock of just how adorable he is. Hannah, please tell us about Marmalade.
Oh, he really is so adorable. Marmalade is a 9-week-old orange tabby. He came to the Humane Society after being rescued from our field team with several other cats that were feral. We couldn't determine who was his mom, so he went to our baby bottle ICU, and he got the special care that he needed before he went to foster care. And his foster hero says that he is absolutely so cuddly and so loving, which is very true. He's been purring this whole time I've been carrying him. He's snuggly, he loves humans, but he also loves other cats, which is really great. He is just proof as to how much love and care can help a tiny little life thrive. Now that the weather is cooling down, the Arizona Humane Society has many mobile vet clinics all across the valley. These clinics are a wonderful way to ensure more pets receive the medical care they need by providing affordable and accessible vet services directly to communities that need them most. So to find a clinic near you or to RSVP, you can visit azhumane.org/events.
Absolutely. It is a wonderful way to help keep pets in their loving homes and to give them the care that they need. Thank you so much for that, Hannah. And don't change that channel. We'll tell you all about a possum deal happening at the Arizona Humane Society when we come back. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, if you're in the mood to do a little shopping here in the new year while also helping a great cause, then we have the deal for you. Joining me today is Mariana, who is a part of the Arizona Humane Society's adoption team, to talk all about this wonderful deal. Mariana, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Now, before we get into this amazing deal with our Petique online shop, for anyone that's not sure or that, is curious, can you tell us about your role?
Absolutely. As adoptions coordinator, I am part of the team that oversees adoptions. So I get to be a big support from our team, and not only that, but I get to also meet the amazing families that come through our adoptions facilities ready to adopt.
Oh my gosh, it just has to be so rewarding. I mean,
It is.
one time I was sitting in the lobby and seeing all of those pets go home was just absolutely amazing. So we're so grateful for everything that you and your team do.
Yeah.
Now, like we mentioned, we do have a wonderful deal that's
Yes,
going
we
on.
do.
Can you please tell us all about that?
Absolutely. So for the month of January, I'm so sorry, we're going to be having a 20% off sale at our Petique online store. So if you can visit azhumane.org/shop, you'll go ahead and see all the amazing things that we have, and everyone that shops gets 20% off.
Oh my goodness, it is such a wonderful deal. Now we're seeing some stuff on our TV screen right now, but you also brought some wonderful items, which are absolutely incredible. Can you please tell us about some of these?
All of this is our winter gear. I know Arizona doesn't get too cold, but we still get cold enough that we do love some long sleeves. So we have some long sleeves, some hats. We also have our Stanleys. We also have pet toys that are our fetch toys, as well as our balls. But all the items will be found online.
Now, this is such a wonderful thing, not just for the pet lovers in your life or yourself if you're wanting to get yourself something, but also, like you mentioned, for our pets as well. Now, I love all of our absolutely incredible items that we have at Petique. But what makes it so special is it goes back to a great cause, right?
Yes. All the proceeds go back to us and giving us the ability to continue helping homeless pets in our community, and just it's an amazing cause for sure.
It absolutely is. And as a nonprofit, last year alone, we cared for more than 25,000 sick, injured, and abused pets, a few that you're seeing on your screen right now. And you see them each and every week right here on Pets on Parade. So we could not be able to do this without your amazing support, as well as, shopping and spoiling yourself a little bit with our Petique. Now, for anyone who is very curious and maybe they want to shop Petique online, what can they do?
They can visit our store. It's just azhumane.org/shop, and you can go ahead and find all the items there.
Absolutely. And you know what? While the deal only is on our online, go ahead and visit us in person as well and take home a furry friend, because we have some absolutely amazing items there as well. Mariana, thank you so much for joining us today and for everything that you guys do for our homeless pets.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to stay tuned. This little one is very excited to continue to meet even more cuties that you're helping thanks to your support. We'll introduce you to them when we come back. And welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now we have another absolutely adorable kitty. Lisa, Denise, please introduce us to this handsome little one. I am so in love.
This is 10-week-old Sebastian, and you met his littermate Lucas earlier in the show. They came to the Arizona Humane Society, too small to go up for adoption, and so they went to a foster home. Sebastian's foster family says that he is very playful, he loves people, but he is obsessed with adult cats. He really bonded to the adult cats in the foster home. So if you have an adult cat who may be looking for a very playful little brother, Sebastian would be perfect. Now that we are in January, frankly, kitten season is continuous here at the Arizona Humane Society, right, Lisa?
Yes. We almost always have a few kittens, but as it starts to warm up in the spring, more and more kittens are born. So we always want to remind everybody about don't kidnap kittens. If you see a litter of kittens, maybe under the bushes or hiding in your front yard, backyard, sometimes under a car cover on an old car, Watch them instead of right away trying to take the kittens out of their situations. A lot of times mama comes back, she's out exploring and hunting during the day, and she comes back to take care of her kittens. So if you do notice that the kittens are alone for more than 8 hours, that's when we would want you to step in. Keep a watchful eye on them, but the Arizona Humane Society always can provide you with the supplies. All of you out in the community can be our foster heroes, and we will provide you with a care in place kit where we'll give you all the supplies, we'll give you all the instructions. So if you do find a litter of kittens, best thing to do, leave them there, watch them, and then reach out to the Arizona Humane Society, and we can teach you everything you need to know to let mama raise them until they're 6 to 8 weeks, and then they can come into the Humane Society for spay and neuter, and then we'll put them up for adoption.
Absolutely. That is a wonderful reminder, and it's never too early to talk about not kidnapping kittens. So thank you so much for that, ladies. And it's hard to believe that we're already in 2026, but 2025 truly was such a life-saving year, none of which could have happened without your support. Let's take a little look at some of the lives that you were able to save and the sheer numbers of pets in our community that were helped thanks to you.
Every year, the Arizona Humane Society faces challenges, but with every challenge comes a chance to save a life. In 2025, those chances turned into a year of transformation, hope, and record-breaking impact. This year, more than 25,000 animals came through our doors, pets who were sick, injured, abused, and abandoned. From neonate kittens to senior dogs to fuzzy critters, we continue to be a safety net for pets across Arizona. In 2025, our Lazen Animal Foundation Trauma Hospital cared for more than 20,000 animals, and more than 7,000 pets received temporary respite in foster hero homes as they healed from illness or injury. Our Pet Resource Center received more than 360 calls per day, keeping pets and their people together. And because every pet deserves access to veterinary care, we launched urgent care and online veterinary care. We also performed almost 25,000 spay-neuter surgeries to reduce unwanted litters. Adoption and foster operations returned to our Sunny Slope campus, expanding our capacity to care for the growing number of pets. And we watched as our reimagined Marge Wright Veterinary Clinic went from a dream to a reality. Our emergency animal medical technicians and animal cruelty investigators performed nearly 12,000 cruelty investigations. And thanks to your voice and thousands of others, Senate Bill 1658 became law, defining adequate shelter and ensuring appropriate medical attention for companion pets. None of this would be possible without our people. 6,000 volunteers and fosters, 475 staff members, our board of directors, volunteer committees, and countless donors and supporters. Your passion keeps the tails wagging and the purrs humming. With a historic 2025 behind us, we're looking ahead as we launch our 10-year vision roadmap, where we will work together to solve the most critical issues facing pets and their families in our community. Because every pet deserves a voice, a place, and a future. And every year, with your help, we move closer to a more humane Arizona. Thank you for your continued support.
Wow, oh my goodness, we are looking forward to saving even more pets this year. And you know what? At the end of last year, we are so thankful because a group of awesome kiddos had a great end to 2025. As a part of our winter workshops, we had a group of volunteers come to celebrate with our shelter pets by making some in-kennel enrichment activities and treats. Of course, ending the afternoon with a cider toast. We appreciate them for spending time with us and remind you that there are lots of ways for your little ones to be involved with the Arizona Humane Society. You can visit azhumane.org/youth to learn more and sign up. and an adorable duo. They were chowing down during the break, and now I think they're taking a little break from chowing down. Hannah, Janine, can you please introduce us to these adorable little ones?
Of course. So this one that I have is Elsa, and the one with Janine is Anna. We know a little bit because Anna's a little bit bigger than Elsa. They are 6 months old, white short-haired bunnies that truly are best friends. So these two are a bonded pair. They do have a very strong bond, and they do much better when they are side by side. They came to us as an owner surrender, and they were understandably nervous in the beginning, but they did allow handling. They're doing a really good job with us right now. And they did go to foster care. So after studying their behavior, we found out that it's best for them to live with a rabbit-savvy family, so a family that understands bunny body language and understands the characteristics of bonded pairs. These girls need a family and home that will provide them with plenty of physical and mental enrichment. So Elsa and Anna will make an amazing companion for the right family. Janine is going to talk to us about the 50-50 raffle now.
Yes, as you heard from Kelsey, that it is over 25,000 animals came through our shelter last year. And we are not funded by any government or any other organization. It's all strictly by the community. So every month, we actually have the 50-50 raffle. And it's an awesome way for you to be able to help our shelter pets, the sick, injured, and abused. It's amazing the work that this organization does and the capacity and the magnitude of it. But you also, 50-50 means 50% to the Arizona Humane Society and 50% to you. And we do it each month. And last month, the winner won over $60,000. Could you imagine starting your year off this January with thousands of dollars in your bank account, and you helped all the animals? So you go on azhumane.org/5050 to purchase your tickets.
Oh my goodness, I can imagine it. But you know what? We're not eligible, so make sure, viewers, you go to azhumane.org/5050. Thank you for that. And don't change that channel. We have a couple more pets who can't wait to meet you when we come back. It's another national park pup, and who is this cutie, ladies?
This is little 7-week-old Shendoa, right? Sorry about the name. I've been struggling all day trying to figure out how to say it. She is 7 weeks old, and she spent time in a foster home. Her foster family said that she is absolutely adorable, playful. She loves people, but she is all puppy. So she is going to need a lot of training and socialization to help her grow up to be a very well-adjusted adult dog. Now, she is very healthy right now, but not all pets that come to the Arizona Humane Society are healthy, right, Hannah?
That's right. So the Arizona Humane Society has seen a recent increase in preventable diseases, including parvo, over the last few months. They have treated over 200 cases of parvo. That's already more than a third of all the cases we saw throughout last year. Parvo is extremely serious, but also highly preventable with timely vaccinations. So keeping your pets up to date with vaccines is one of the most important steps you can do to protect your pet's health and the health of the pets in our community. So to book a vaccination, you can visit azhumane.org/vaccine.
Oh, such an important reminder. Thank you so much for that, ladies. This little one going absolutely crazy. And you know what? I think it's because there's a good deal happening soon.
I'd like you to meet Mateo. Look at this little boy. He is stunning. The fur on him is like the striping, the fluff. He is amazing. He is the sibling to Marmalade. So if you want two extraordinarily cute kittens, they do great in pairs. So you should take both of them home. And they were the ones that were abandoned at our other shelter as wee ones. And they've been great in the foster home, super fun, very loves people, very, very affectionate to people. So someone needs to definitely enhance their life with one of these sweet, adorable kittens.
And we can think of another way for you to enhance your life. You can take your sweetheart out the day before Valentine's Day on the 13th to Culinary Gangster. This wonderful partner has offered from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. 20% of the proceeds of your meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, whatever you want to order there is going to go back to the Arizona Humane Society. Programs like this with our local restaurants are so helpful to us, and they help little ones like this. They provide medical care, spay, neuter. So if you're looking for a way to take your sweetie out the day before Valentine's Day, go to the Culinary Gangster. They'll be able to give us 20% back of whatever you spend there.
Absolutely. Make sure to visit azhumane.org/events to learn more. And like we've been mentioning throughout the show, thank you so much. We are super excited for another year of the cutest show on TV. We'll see you right here next week for another adorable Pets on Parade.